Caltrop is an area denial weapon designed to stop the enemy. The Caltrop is a sturdy, simple, yet effective weapon no matter its position. Its purpose was originally designed to stop elephant and donkey attacks. It graduated to stopping tanks. And now, the Caltrop is your defense against propaganda, polished lies, and manufactured outrage. It's free from counterfeit credibility and synthetic truth. However, inside the walls of the Caltrop, you're going to be forced to think. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Mike Calderese is the Caltrop.
Coming down the mountain from the heaven to the hell, the Mike Calderese, the Caltrop, he never stops, so ring the bell. He bring the facts, he's been up every morning till we sleep. He get it deep, Mike Calderese, in your head and in your sheets. And we don't mind, and we don't care, Mike Calderese is the Caltrop. And we don't mind, and we don't care, Mike Calderese is the Caltrop. And we don't mind, and we don't care, Mike Calderese is the Caltrop.
Good evening and welcome to the Caltrop this fantastic Friday night. Let's start our fucking weekend off great. Now, listen, guys, I'm going to be working the entire weekend. I got to catch up, man. I have got to catch up from that winter, and I do apologize. I already saw in the chats. Ready? Listen to this. We already have a chat. Thomas Dick, one of my favorite names, period, hands down, out of anybody that's commenting. Thomas Dick Roll says, "Oh my God, is it later? Does my connection suck?" No, it's no. It's I've been doing. I'm actually working very close to my house, and I've just been pulling really, really ridiculous hours. And it takes a second to get this show up and running. And it's funny because I ran in my bathroom. I didn't even have a chance to shower, okay? But I wanted to try to comb my hair. And my wife lets my son play with my comb. And I'm in the bathroom like, "Serena, where is the comb?" And she's getting mad at me because the baby's trying to sleep. And I'm like, running around like an asshole, like like one of them guys. But what are you going to do? It's Friday. And listen, we have a fun show. You guys know how I like to roll on Fridays. It is. I'm going to open up the phone and the call-in line. So listen, this is what I want from you, okay? Number one, if you're going to call in, don't do it right now. The line is not open. So I don't even know why I'm showing this number. But when you call in, have a name, make up a name. If you want to make up a fun name, be a character. I don't give a shit. Call up, prank. You want to prank call me? If you want to call up and be real, but I would love it if you guys could do your best Indian accents because we have a lot. Guys, this JPMorgan story, Lorna how the hell do they say her name? Hajdini, Lorna. Hold on, because I definitely have her written down somewhere here. Yeah, Lorna. Oh man, what is it? Hajdini. I will find out her name. This story, and you know what? It's funny because I listened to Megyn Kelly today about this, and listen. I was going to read off what this guy is complaining and what he said that she said. It sounds funnier with Megyn Kelly, reading some of these things. So we have some Megyn Kelly. We're going to be laughing about that shit. But I also have a Mike's Right where it's going to be focused on, believe it or not, Jesus. Because I have a very interesting concept that I want to talk about is, if Jesus came back today, right? If he came back today and it was water to wine and all this shit, what would the world be like? So we're going to be talking about that. We obviously have some other news stories that we're going to make fun of. And I want to dive into some controversial topics, or I want to take your phone calls, and I definitely want to read your chats. All right. So get your drinks ready. This is a Friday night. I'm not drinking. I'm sticking to water tonight because I'm working the weekend. And Teacher in New Jersey tomorrow. Teacher in New Jersey, everybody. She has if you're in New Jersey, and you remember Teacher, I call her Mrs. Teacher in New Jersey because I'm very respectful. But she has a rally going on in Bayville. I'm going to be posting the stuff that is tomorrow, I believe, and I'm going to be there and working. So it's going to be a really long day for me. But check that out definitely. If you're in New Jersey, Mrs. Teacher in New Jersey has a Save the Schools rally, and it's all about the school funding formula. She has a lot of really good speakers. I'm not going to be speaking. I'm going to be hopping over. They don't want any part of me speaking at these events, but she does a great job. So if you can, go ahead and support her. But let's waste no more time and get right to it and start the show off with the mic's right. Shut the fuck up and listen. All right. Let me ask you something. And I alluded to this earlier. But if Jesus actually came back today, what if Jesus actually came back today? I'm talking like full return. Sandals, beard, miracles, the whole thing. Would anybody in this world believe him in today's day and age? Or we just throw him straight into the algorithm and let TikTok decide if he's legit or not? Because, everyone knows what would happen. He comes back, right? First miracle, he turns water into wine. And instead of worship, you got some guy on YouTube like, all right, guys, today we're debunking this so-called Son of God shit. I slowed the footage down to 0.25 times the speed, and it looks like sleight of hand to me. Meanwhile, TikTok is like, you have some idiot with a camera saying, point of view, your friend says he's Jesus and he won't shut up about it. Such a nerd. 10 million views, done. Guy's career's over before it even starts. And let's be real. Jesus, to me, wouldn't even make it past the comment section because the internet is undefeated. He'd heal a blind guy and the comments would be like, fake. This is bullshit. That guy was blinking. He wasn't really blind in the first place. Why didn't he heal cancer instead? Oh, this is staged. What a crisis actor. I could spot a crisis actor when you put one in front of me. Imagine being the literal Son of God and getting fact-checked by a dude named Kyle with a truck 97. Dude. And he would need social media to get out in today's world. There's no way around it. You think people are following some random guy walking around in sandals saying, love thy neighbors? My cousin does that. And no, they're not. We avoid that guy as like a homeless hippie wannabe. Like he'd really need a blue check mark at a realjesusofficial.com website. His bio would be like Son of God, water to wine specialist, verified Messiah. And the content? Can you picture Jesus with this selfie video recorder? Day 3 of spreading the word. Romans are still out here hating. Live streams. All right, guys, we're about to multiply these loaves and fishes. By the way, make sure you like, subscribe, and smash that follow button. And follow me on all my socials. I am El Savior Christ in Spanish. And one thing's for sure. I know he'd have to be American. Because otherwise he won't be known. He'd be like Mike Trout on the Angels. He's great, but nobody really gives a shit because no one sees him. And he can't be some Indian guy because nobody would take that accent seriously. He'd be like, I am Jesus Christ. It's like, no, I really am. Seriously, I am. My accent, I'm going to try to get better as it goes by. He certainly can't be Jewish in today's world. People would call him a Zionist, and he's a Netanyahu plant and blame him for everything bad. And he definitely can't be an Arab. I mean, they're the source for all hate in the world, right? So nobody would allow themselves to like his ass if he was an Arab. By the way, what color would Jesus be? All right, let's discuss that one later. To me, I think he's tan, but not too ethnic looking, right? But even if he was real, even if the miracles were undeniable, half the country would say he's the greatest thing ever, and the other half would say he's a dangerous lunatic. There's no middle, because that's where we're at right now. Everything is a team. Jesus wouldn't unite people, would he? He'd have a fan base and a hate base, same as everybody else. Cable news would lose their minds. Is Jesus a threat to democracy? And does turning water into wine really hurt small business? Tonight at 8. They'll have an exclusive panel, 6 people yelling over each other about bread multiplication. And the government, they would love him at first until he starts getting a following. Then it's, yeah, we're just going to bring him in for questioning. Next thing you know, he's trending Messiah or Menace. They're definitely going to have him killed, like many people. And cancel culture, he says one thing that people don't like, just one, and it's over. Something like, God is great. And you're going to see Jesus exposed for controversial teachings from 33 AD have suddenly resurfaced. Oh, man, the corporations, they jump on it instantly. Introducing the new Jesus meal comes with fish, bread, and a side of redemption. But here's the part that's actually wild to me. I think deep down, even if people knew he was real, a lot of people still wouldn't follow him because following him means changing, and people really don't want to change. They want miracles without responsibility. They want healing without discipline, and they want salvation without sacrifice. So what happens? What actually happens if Jesus came back in this day and age? I think the same thing as last time. I think he gains traction. People start listening. And then the people in power get nervous because nothing scares power more than someone who can't be controlled. And just like that, he's not a savior anymore. He's a problem. And that's the punchline. We all sit around saying, if I was there back then, I would have believed. No, you wouldn't. You'd be in the comments section and you'd probably be throwing rocks, buying the Jesus crucifixion pay-per-view. And that's the Mike's Right. I hope you listen. All right, everybody. Just for the record, anybody new to the show, I do not text or anything while I'm doing this. I check the comments through the show. I have what are we live on? 3 different platforms right now. It's going to be 4 pretty soon. But I have the Rumble chat up here. I have the YouTube chat up on the screen. I check the Facebook chat on my phone. So if I do look down, if I have a guest on, I'm not ignoring the guest. I am either writing notes about that guest or I'm checking it. So I got some feedback for some people, and I just want to clarify that, right? But what did you think? Let me know in the chat what you thought of my inner Jesus monologue. I was sitting on the show finishing a little walkway today. Like actually, the Cambridge dark gray paver was a really nice looking paver. So let's finish up a walkway today, and just thinking, what can I think of to be different with, to have a different type of monologue, to have a different type of conversation, have a fun, interesting, thought-provoking conversation on a Friday night where it wasn't going to involve anything really ridiculous. And I started thinking about, what would it be like if Jesus came back today? And when I start giggling to myself like a little idiot, I thought, yeah, that would be a good topic. So put it in the chat what you guys think. And another thing I was doing today was oh man, this story, we're going to get to it in a minute. But this story, I'm going to preview it like this. If you are a neighbor on any job that I'm on, okay, I will be practicing whatever voice I want to do, whatever impression I want to do. I practice while I'm on the job site. So I've been doing the Indian thing. I've been doing oh my God, no, I cannot do it. Right? So I've been saying shit like that on the job site all day long. I don't want to even know what the customer's ring cam caught today with me trying to do this Indian accent. Oh, by the way, if you do want to call in the show, now would be, I'm gonna plug it in. Let's plug the phone in. And this thing's ringing a lot. We're gonna plug the phone in. we are going to turn up the volume. Okay. I'll turn it up right to there. We're going to turn up the volume and let's get the phone number on the screen, 732-608-4358. If you call in, you have got to give me, you don't even have to tell me your name if you don't want to, but you have to give me your best, because I couldn't tell who was calling yesterday, but you got to give me your best Indian impression. You definitely have to. Let's get to some of the chat. Put it in the chat what you think of the monologue and what you think, and I'll take those chats and we'll get right into the next story. We'll have some fun. The boat says, "Bro, I'm calling in. You better call in, you son of a bitch, you. Okay, you son of a bitch." My problem is sometimes my Indian merges into my Tony Montana, you know, and it's fucking weird. It's like a Mexican Indian. You know, I try to make the two. That's kind of like what the boat is. If the boat's like really Mexican, so if he called in and does an Indian accent, it's definitely Mexican Indian. Mama Duke said he would slap the shit out of everyone. You think Jesus would slap the shit out of everyone? Jesus would be like, you know what? Fuck the peace, man. Everyone needs a smack. I agree with that. I really do. I think that's great. Verification post, Christ Jesus, I do miracles and shit. Brown, but not Mexican. That is fucking funny. All right, let's do it. Welcome to the Caltrop. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What type of geese don't fly?
Ooh, I don't know. What type of geese don't fly?
Portuguese.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you forgot them last week. You forgot those damn pork chops. Hey, how do you stop a Portuguese wedding? You know this.
No,
you know this.
No, I don't.
You yell, "Concrete here!"
Holy shit. Hey, welcome to the Caltrop. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hola, papi. ¿Qué onda?
Hey, how you doing, Holmes?
This is Indian Jesus, Indian Mexican Jesus. Just want to say, #try me, pachale.
Is this Indian or is this a Mexican accent?
It's the Mexican Indian accent.
It's the Mexican
Yeah,
Mexican.
it's Mexican Indian.
You sly son of a bitch, you.
You sly son of a bitch. You bitch. You mother bitch. Bitch.
You freeze, mother bitchers.
Fuck you, mother bitch.
Fuck me. No, fuck you. I love it. I love it, bro. This is fucking. I love this call-in. The call-in line is phenomenal. Man, I love it. Thomas Dickrell says, first of all, Jesus came back today, he would get stuck at the border. He would need a green card to come to America. If Jesus was back today, will we let him in the country? I don't know. It depends. He'll be labeled anti-American. Chuck Norris wouldn't let it happen. Totally random. Says, I tend to wonder what a guy like Ben Franklin would think if he came back today. A genius of his time, the created electricity with a kite and keys to cars, cell phones, and now AI. Ooh, that's an interesting ass question. What would Ben Franklin think, dude? Because, do you think that he was dreaming about this shit and about what if we, like now that there's electricity, what's the possibility of it? To see what he kind of harnessed years and years later. Yeah, man, that's fucking wild. That's a good question. That's a good question. What would he think? I think I bet he would be pretty fucking proud that his simple invention went that far. And who knows if he invented it. Some say the Anunnaki invented it and the fucking pyramids are just nothing but big electrical generators. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Totally random. I got to tell you. All right, let's see. I love it. Anybody else, if you want to call in, give me your best Indian impression. Okay, mine's so. I rank mine at like a 3.5, 4. Somewhere around there. I don't know who called. Who's calling about the Portuguese? That was interesting. Trevor Noah says first 2 words would be Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yes. Hey, Trevor, Jim Carrey's on that. It's everyone just talking to each other. Top. Let me take to the comments. It was just the comments. All right. So Trevor's killing it. He was a deist. Yeah, man. It was. Listen, that was a funny topic to me. If he came back today, oh man, I don't even know if what could Jesus possibly do to get everyone to be like, okay, that's Jesus. You know what would it would take a lot. It would legit take a lot. I mean, locusts, it wouldn't do it. Like none of the old folklore would do it. I don't know, man. He'd have to stop. Oh, what do you think? Put it in the chat. I'm trying to think. Could he stop earthquakes? What's like the biggest thing you could do? Raise his hands up like Thor and have lightning come out of his ass? Who fucking knows? But let's get into. I haven't done some of these in a while. Is this the deep dive? No, that's Calderese. Do I have in-depth breakdowns? Let's get some in-depth breakdowns.
In-depth breakdowns.
All right. If you have not heard this story, I woke up this morning to the story of Lorna Hajdini. That's how it's said. Lorna Hajdini. And I got to tell you something. Let's see. Welcome to the Caltrop. What's your name?
Hello.
Hey, where are you calling from?
Hi. I was just calling because I live down the
I didn't take you that. I did not do that. I did not. It was not me. Hello, what's your name?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. I was just calling because I live down the street from you and your daughter come to my house today and she kicked my dog. This is Satpal.
And she kicked your dog?
Satpal,
What kind of dog is it?
your daughter come to my house today and she come on my property and then she kicked my dog. And now my dog needs operation.
This is a really
Shut up. Why did she do it?
I do not know. I don't
You
know.
don't ask
What
stupid.
kind of dog? She don't like certain dogs.
Don't ask some questions.
You have this is a really good Indian accent.
No, you just shut up. You try to confuse. I'm going to call the police and then you're going to jail.
What kind of dog is it?
Shut up. You shut up, you. Shut up, you stink. You know damn right.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That was fucking funny. Oh, man. Oh, God. This call-in line. I got to tell you something. Oh, this has been fun. That was a really, whoever that was a really good. I kind of feel like this is a neighbor. I want to text my daughter like, yo, were you kicking some Indian's dog today? Because he sounded like a kind of like a real Indian. Oh man. All right. So let's get to some of these. And I'm sorry, I didn't have time. Oh man. Okay. Ready? Welcome to the Caltrop. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Damn it. I must have called the wrong number. I was looking for my drug dealer. God damn it. I thought you said you weren't going to do the prank calls this week. What happened? I thought you had integrity. I thought you weren't going to do it this week.
What happened? What type of integrity do I have? Hey, listen, if you want to call in and do whatever you want to do to me, you can do whatever you want. I want to have some fun. What do you want to do?
I want to know about that guy, Al Deals. How about that guy?
Oh, yes.
What about him?
Oh, God, baby Jesus. I don't know. Al Deals, he's got a hard on for
I think he's
Calderese.
just hanging from your balls, and I think that maybe he came up to you, and you know what? You just told him he wasn't your type, and now he's fucking jelly, like the kids say. They say, you know, jelly, like peanut butter and jelly. And how about the kids these days? I mean, shit, they're all allergic to peanut butter. Like, God forbid you said some peanut butter kids, and it takes out half the fucking class. I mean, God damn it.
Oh, God.
Don't send the nuts. They're all getting nut allergies.
I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, man. Al, it's funny because I keep asking him to come on. I think Al's like a Mossad agent. That's what he's like my secret Mossad agent guy. That
The Lakewood division.
yeah,
Damn it.
100%. He's doing Oppo research on him.
Hey, but you know what I thought? You know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Because you know what? God forbid the next time they come and complain about my fucking truck parked on the goddamn grass, you know what I'm going to say? Well, you're a fucking anti-Semite.
Oh, dude, I have
But-
joined him. You haven't seen Rabbi Calderies?
I love the rally calories. Damn it! I need some fucking little dreads in the front of the braids or whatever they are. God damn it! They get stuck in my glasses though. And
That's a good Saul Rosenberg.
damn it.
God, good Saul Rosenberg. All right, man. Thank you, bro.
Have a great night.
Have a great
I need
night.
Some booger sugar.
If you want to call in, listen, I didn't want to do prank calls every weekend, but if you want to fucking prank call me every Friday, I really don't give a shit. Let's have some fun with it. Okay. So we have this situation. If you haven't said it, I woke up to this breaking news. Lorna Hajdini, a JPMorgan executive, allegedly used her power to sexually harass, abuse, racially abuse, and threaten the career of a male employee. So that's what I woke up to. And I said, okay. So, it was funny because my wife looked at me and she's like, how would you even get hard? She's like, if you didn't want to be with this woman, like, how does a woman like rape a dude? And it's interesting like that, right? Like, how does that happen? Because if you really didn't want to do it, would you get hard? And I looked at her and said, yeah, like he would get hard. I mean, he's fucking, it doesn't matter. Like that, he's getting hard for whatever fucking weirdo reason on it, right? It just sometimes there's zero control, especially if you were a kid, younger dude. I'd say like now in your 40s, he's not getting hard for no reason. You got to wake him up and you're like, all right, cool, But when you were younger, it didn't matter. It didn't matter, right? You were getting hard, but not to get too far off of that on that. But she asked me that question, so I kind of looked into this chick, and dude, this is the picture you start seeing around, and it's like, okay, well, she's fucking hot, It's just if my type, as everyone knows, if you ever seen my wife, I like blonde hot chicks, dude. That's a blonde hot chick. Okay, let's face facts. Then I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this is definitely somebody now that everybody wants to have as their manager. And I heard a report that they've gotten JPMorgan's gotten like 400,000 applications for work in the past 24 hours. Okay, I can't confirm or deny that. Okay. So then I go ahead and I see the guy that apparently is the one that is suing her, and this is him. So I first off, a couple things don't compute with me. There's a couple things that don't really jive there. Okay, first off, this guy and this one together. I don't see it. Maybe she does like. We're gonna get to some comments in a second. I really wish I could go. I went through these and had the time to go through them and label them properly, but I didn't. So let's do this because I wanted to read, or I wanted to have Megyn Kelly say some of these words to you because it was just funnier coming out of her mouth. But we're going to get to this guy in a second. But this is the couple that we're supposed to be talking about right here. This is the two. All right. And I'm going to try to remember which order these guys were in. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this correct. Let me see. 18. Okay, let's do this one. Here, let's bring this one up. And I think that would be it.
Has alleged the following. They say in the filing that she coerced him. He's married. She coerced him, he was her subordinate, into, quote, non-consensual and humiliating sex acts over a period of months, despite his repeated pleas for her to stop. He says JPMorgan enabled the alleged abuse and retaliation against the banker after he reported it, claiming they placed him on involuntary leave, destroyed his reputation, and allowed threats against him to continue while she went unpunished. In early May 2024, he alleges that she dropped her pen on the floor. This is the first move at him. Dropped her pen on the floor next to his desk, and while bending to pick it up, rubbed his leg and squeezed his calf. He claims she then remarked, "Oh, you did play basketball in college. I love basketball players." Then she says, sorry, this is a little R-rated, "They get me so wet." There's just no way of going through this without.
So who's all the guys watching me right now? Are you flexing? Are you flexing? Are you fucking flexing your calves? Are you flexing your calves right now? Because you know this chick is hot. You know this chick is hot. If she touched your legs, are you getting hard? Just ask. I'm just tossing this out there. And I'm going to record forever Megan Quelly saying, I'm getting wet.
Feeling uncomfortable. Later that May, Doe said in the complaint that Hajdini invited him out for drinks, but he declined. In response, she is alleged to have said, "If you don't F me soon, I'm going to ruin you. Never forget, I effing own you." Twice, John Doe claims, Hajdini propositioned him for oral sex in the office. On one occasion asking, "Birthday BJ for the brown boy?"
Wow.
Birthday BJ for the brown boy? Oh my God. Oh my God. No, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. You cannot give me blowjob. Not on my birthday. No, I cannot. I have a wife. No, no, thank you. You think it went something like that? What guy, dude? If this came up to you, every dude in the world right now would struggle with that. You would run away from that as fast as you could if you wanted a prayer of like not saying yes to her. If a girl like that walks up to you and say birthday BJ's. How many guys are crying about that? No, please, God, not again. Oh, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. She tormented me on my birthday. She gave me blowjob and it made me finish. I'm sorry. I'm warning right now. If you do not want to hear too much of this, okay, you just turn it off right now.
It gets better. "My little brown boy," she added. When Doe claims he continued to resist her advances, she allegedly threatened,
"I'm your little brown boy,"
professional retribution, telling him if he wanted to be promoted to executive director, he would need to start pleasing her. "You're going to need to earn it, my little Arab boy toy," she allegedly told him during a work social event at her private members club. Why was he at her private members club, one asks. Work social event? You could decline in any event. During the same event, he claims she repeatedly groped his groin under the table, then spat in her hands and ran them all over his neck and his head.
Wow.
Now, if any of this is true, this gal needs to work on her flirtation routine. I'm not sure.
Work on her flirtation routine? Yeah, there you go. You fucking like that, don't you little brown boy? Yes, I do. I am your little brown boy. I love it. I do not love it. I do not love it at all. So I'm gonna. Oh man, I wish I had these labeled. I wish I had these labeled. Let's see what this one was.
Moves you at all in that position. He alleges, in the summer of 24, Hajdini showed up at an apartment where John Doe was staying, knowing he would be there. He says that she allegedly made sexual advances on him, which he rebuffed, insisting he was not interested. "Do you want to get promoted at year end or not?" she warned him, according to the lawsuit. "Do you want a future at JPMorgan? It's that simple. I don't know why you're fighting this." She then allegedly removed her shirt, began fondling her breasts, and racially insulted Doe's wife, remarking, "I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons."
I'm starting to like this lady.
I am starting to like this lady as well. So let's do something. Do I not have that final picture in this? I'm gonna kill myself if I didn't this. So let's look at this, okay? Because we have to in the name of scientific research, we have to check this out. Okay, so there she is. If you could see that, it kind of looks in the picture like she's got some cannons. I'm gonna toss that out there. Those, I think, can officially be declared cannons. That's those are some thickens, right? Let's just be real about it. Let's toss it back to this one. I had another one that was up closer. I guess I didn't get that one in. But I bet your little fish head wife doesn't have these cannons, dude. And he rebuffed her. No, I do not. She does not have those cannons. Here we go. Ready? Hello, welcome to the thanks for calling to the Caltrop. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Jimmy Patel Johnson. Durga. Oh, I would say I would love to be her brown boy. Those giant knockers, I would be.
Would you motorboat? You fucking motorboat and son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
She could turn my garter snake into a king cobra.
That
little snake charmer.
Dude, we have a lot of Mexa Indians tonight. We have a lot of Mexa Indians. I love it.
I really don't get down with the Indian. I can't, because you know what happens is, I love all women, but if you go down on Indian women, I don't like to go down and taste the goddamn curry.
It comes
right through. Oh God, I don't want to go down on the clam and taste the curry. No good.
It's funny that you say that. We're gonna get to that. Thanks for calling in, bro. Oh man, I love it. Oh no, I do not like the curry. It's a little too spicy, as you can tell. It's a little too spicy going down there. And there's a dude. I have a couple of these. Let's cycle through these. I wish, like I said, I wish I knew which ones. Here's 26 seconds.
I'm going forward. Doe claims that then Hajdini forcibly removed his pants and performed oral sex on him against his wishes. He continued to protest and began to cry.
Wow.
He alleged in law. I'm coming back to that with you, Adam. I'm circling. Return there.
No, oh my God, no, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. What do you say? If he can't cry. It's pretty specific, right? Oh, this is pretty specific. And I wish this is going to be Adam Carolla. I think this is Adam Carolla. Let's see. It's this one.
She allegedly admonished him for crying and scolded him for failing to achieve an erection. Stop effing crying. You think anyone would ever believe you? You're an effing douchebag who thinks he's hot shit, but you can't even get your D hard for me. What the F is this? She allegedly said. She then ordered him to perform oral sex on her, ignoring his pleas of, "Don't make me do this." Oh, wait, I'm circling to be returned to. Afraid that Ms. Hajdini would act on her threats to retaliate against him, John Doe, embarrassed and humiliated, complied with her demands, and I guess went down.
All right, fuck it. I'd go down on you. Oh man, I thought I'm just gonna cycle through some of these and we'll
claims
finish it.
That he was assaulted again later the same month. During the second encounter, she allegedly ordered him to suck her toes at him. She pushed him to the ground. She sat on his face, berating him while he was unable to sustain arousal. This is a pattern. I'm very uncomfortable. Please, Lorna, please. I'm begging you, Doe claims he told her, but she allegedly laughed before making a racist remark that at least his genitals didn't taste like curry.
Curry. Oh, okay.
There's a curry reference. Good job. My genitals taste like curry. They're spicy. The spicy meatballs. No, it is. Oh my God, this story is fucking hysterical. I mean, how do you know, Adam Carolla said it, and I don't know what video it is, but he said, when it's real specific like this, I tend to believe it. I think these two, for some strange reason, were like fucking. And I think this was like the role play like thing that they were into. It was like, oh yeah, you want your career? Fuck me like you mean it. You better pleasure me. You better get down and suck on my toes. And then what happened was he got caught, like really stepping up, because he did have an Asian. I don't know. I'm making this up, but what if he did have an Asian fish head wife and didn't have any cannons? What if all that's true? I don't know. If you had an ugly wife with no tits, I'm just telling you, if you had an ugly wife with no tits, and this thing said, lick me, I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. And when you get caught doing some shit like that, what do? You try to save your marriage. You said, no, I swear to God, she made me do it. She made me do it. I did not want to suck her toes like Curdy. But she made me do it. She made me lick places I did not want to lick. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing this. And it's like, I'm gonna tell everybody, guys, honestly, this is not rape. I'm sorry. Now, if let's say honestly, if this was a dude doing this to a female, even if it was consensual, all the exact same story, everything, I would say that would be horrifically wrong, and the woman should be able to sue. But this is not it. I'm sorry. You don't get to sue for something like that, telling you to lick it. It doesn't happen. Be a man. Lick it. You obviously did. I'm not saying, I'm not advocating for cheating on your wife. I'm telling you, like, I have a woman I would never in my life dream of cheating on. Like, I have everything I ever wanted in a wife. There's a lot of guys that aren't like me, and if they seen that, they would lick it like some curry. That's for damn sure. And I'm going to take it a step further. This is a teacher who had a very forgiving lawyer husband who was banging kids while he was away. That's a hot teacher. What happened? We have all these hot young girls. Like, to me, that is not really rape either. None of these guys are traumatized from this. I don't know what guy, is that guy really traumatized from this? That's what you're traumatized over? I don't see it. Let's get to some. Oh, man. Totally random says, talk dirty to me, Megan. Oh, isn't it funny, dude? Totally random. To hear Megyn Kelly talking about, oh, yeah, get me wet and all, and all that. That was fucking funny. I can't do it justice. It felt like she had to read those out for me. Thomas Dick Roll says, I probably would have fell over out of the seat to get a smell of her butthole. Oops, I fell over. Oh, I fell over again. My nose just keeps somehow winding up right in the middle of your ass. I like your style though, Thomas Dick Rolls. Amen, Disker. I love it. I says, I'm sorry, but women don't talk like that. Amen, Disker. You never and just started rubbing some guy's head and says, get down there and fucking lick that. Everyone's upset because Trump said, grab a pussy. She said, lick a pussy. No one's upset about her. Everyone's cheering her on. That's woman empowerment. Oh, man, you got to love it. Amen, Disker says, he got that from a bad Pornhub video. You're not kidding. Oh man, you know I love to get peed on, pee and spit all over myself. I love it. That's a spicy load. That is definitely a spicy load, totally random. Never in my life, my guy. Maybe I should try it. I don't. Amen, Disker. I do not want to know what you're going to try. Oh, fuck you. Justin Dell says traumatized in a good way. Yeah, I mean, yes, 100% traumatized in a good way. That's how, dude. If that's your trauma as a dude, it's like when he's bragging to his friends about that. That's not trauma. If you can brag about it, you're not traumatized over it. Like, oh my God, you had to see the cannons that were in my face. They were way bigger than my fish head wives. Fucking girl. Oh man, I gotta stop. I gotta stop all shit. I love shows like this. Yes, I do. Teachers did not look like that when I was in school, Jay Conlon says. And maybe he was worried. Johnny, it's Johnny, also says, oh, yeah, she could get it. Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking this story was real close to the erotica M. Kelly reads because she was looking flustered. Dude, let me tell you something. She was, during this thing, she was definitely getting a little blushed up, thinking that she, she asked Trump about the grabbing pussy comment, like she kind of wanted to grab her pussy or get her pussy grabbed. I don't know. What do you have to tell me? Thomas Dickroll says, I'd have her let her sit on my face for a week because technically eating isn't cheating. I read that somewhere. And if you're in a different area code, it's if that you have to go you have to go by the area code rule. Right? Different area codes. It's one of those things. It's the rules. She was wet, bro. No joke. Yeah, Megyn Kelly was definitely wet reading that. That's for fucking damn sure. And the crazy part is you're self-employed. I don't know. I think people are having just conversations with themselves in Facebook. In Facebook land, they are definitely having conversations with themselves. All right, let's get to the last couple of chats. By the way, if you've enjoyed this show and you've got Zelle and you want to go ahead and donate to my cause, man. The more money I make doing this, the more I could do it. Okay, that's the God's honest truth, and I need people like you to help me out. So pause it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. If you want to give me a donation, we're gonna have a wall of fame soon. I've had the same donators week in, week out. I love you guys. You guys are the absolute best. We will have a subscription service coming up soon. I really, I appreciate any help that I could get with this. I'm really trying to make this my living, kind of, or at least half a living, quarter of a living. I'd settle at like a 32nd of a living. Let's start right there. If I could do that, that would be wonderful. And just for context, remember this guy turned down this girl, and this is when she was younger, and this is her staring into coffee. Either way, you phrase it. Yeah. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. You fucking liar. All right, let's get to a couple other stories here. And I probably didn't get these all set up, but we will we'll kind of work our way through it. Let's see what this is. This is New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill gave an executive order, if you guys didn't know this, suing the ICE and suing federal immigration officers, right? A major legal battle over immigration enforcement is unfolding in New Jersey. That's what that one's saying. So as I said before, congratulations. We have your tax dollars are officially suing your tax dollars, paid for all by your tax dollars. The entire lawsuit is by your tax dollars. Isn't that fucking hysterical? And that's what we're spending our money on in New Jersey. We're in New Jersey. People in New Jersey, your money is being spent on getting the illegals out and also giving them driver's licenses and also giving them health care and also fighting for them in lawyers. And then now we're suing the government for the operations. That's what's important, obviously, in New Jersey. And I guarantee you, I don't think that's again, I don't think it's a top topic. I think it's a top topic nationally. I don't think it's something that in New Jersey, it's a big issue. I think we spend a lot of money on it, a lot of ridiculous, needless money. But again, this is the ineptitude of our clown government that I keep calling clowns. This is clown behavior. Using taxpayer dollars to sue another government that's going to be using taxpayer dollars to fight it, and it's all going to be fought out with taxpayer dollars. And at the end, doesn't matter what the ruling is, everyone's going to do whatever the fuck they feel like doing either. Anyway. Kind of, yeah, go figure on that one. Let's see. Did you guys see this story? The SPLC faces federal charges for alleged fraud in funneling hate groups to informants. They were apparently funding the KKK and a number of different hate groups. Donald Trump said they were behind everybody in Charlottesville. Remember the Charlottesville where they used where he said there was good people on both sides, which there was. I got news for everybody. There really was. Not everybody there. That's part of my problem. It's like everybody there. If you were on one side of this, you were just a piece of shit just for being there. Same exact MO that they used on January 6th. But it's you do see these counter protesters being funded, and you do see these counter groups being funded, and it's modus operandi for these people where this is how they're going to attack you. They're going to fund the people to make you look like a fucking asshole. They're going to lump you in with them, and they're going to fund them and lump you at the exact same time. Guess what? Probably all paid for with your fucking tax dollars. Go figure, right? Absolutely unbelievable. What else do we have? Anything else? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Do I have any other videos here? Oh, this is a really cool one. Let's check this one out. This is about your cells. I saw this guy, I believe it was on Piers Morgan, talking about how they did a reconstruction of your cells. And this guy was an agnostic, but is basically saying, like, listen, man, this is way too intelligent of a design for this just to happen. All right. And look at what this 3D rendering is what it would look like if they took your operating cell and cut it in half while it was in operation. Check this out.
Right. So talking of cells, Cambridge University scientists only this week actually released an incredible image showing one of the most detailed 3D reconstructions of a human cell ever produced. And people say that this points towards intelligent engineering rather than random chance. What are we looking at here? I mean, for those who are not as skilled in this kind of thing as you are, what are we looking at?
Well, it looks like we have a cross-section of the cell, and in that cross-section, we're able to see a dynamic representation of the movements of the various cellular organelles. And the organelles are structures within the cell, but at an even more fine-grained level, if you go down further, and this looks like a eukaryotic cell, so this one would have a nucleus. Inside the nucleus would be that DNA protein synthesis system, whereby the instructions on the DNA would build the molecular machines made of proteins and the protein enzymes that are necessary to process the information in DNA, but also to catalyze at very rapid rates all the necessary reactions that keep cells alive. So you now, molecular biologists will very quickly, and cell biologists will kind of start to wax lyrical and describe.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it? Yeah, man. When I was watching that today, I was like, that definitely kind of blew me away. Just to think about it, how all of everything inside your cells, they're all like mini little worlds you think if you just think about it like that, every little electron, what if it's its own little understanding organism, right? And then there's subatomic particles that make up those particles. It's when you look at the intricacy of how we were designed, it just screams creator. I mean, it really just does. And there's one more that I want to get to. This is the dog catching this shooter at the thing, and then again, is this really good police work here or Secret Service work? Watch this. Okay, so you have it obviously zoomed in. There's no sound on this. There's the dog. See the dog? Dog walks in. Dog's smelling. Dog's like, all right, something's wrong. Something's fucked up. I can smell something on this guy. This, you know, then whatever that guy's saying, hey guy, you all right, man? Yeah, you cool? Yeah, just then as soon as he turns around, he takes off running with the gun. As soon as he turned around. What was the guy doing? Standing there holding the gun like, no, man, I'm cool. I'm just taking a piss real quick. Okay, cool. You sure? I got the dog kind of smells something on you, man. You sure you're all right? You good? You need help with anything? You want me to get that gun and aim it for you? All right, cool. He turned around, walked away, and then the guy immediately ran out. If you're his superior, you're not like, yo, man, okay, let's run this tape back and let's watch what you're doing wrong. Kind of like you were, you know, like you're after a loss in a high school football game when you have to watch yourself suck over and over and over again. I wonder if the director brought him in and was like, all right, man, listen, we have to have a conversation. Do you see this? Do you see this? That's the guy walking in. The dog followed him quickly. Okay. You do not like you're trying to get the dog back like he was you know, like you're just trying to keep him away from a neighbor. And then you say, you're right. Yeah, you're good. Okay, bye. And then he runs out. So, you know, okay, that we can't have happen again. This is the horse shit. That when you get into this event, this is why people think this is staged. The conspiracy theorists watch that like, he fucking let him go. He let him, can you see that he let him go? You had him right there. Let the dog bite. I guess you can't just let dogs bite random ass people, but who cares? Let them bite. The dog knows what's up, man. Dog's smarter than people. That's it. Just join Rumble. Free Rollins is just join Rumble. Yeah, man, watch me wherever. Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, love them all. Really appreciate all of them. And we had a lot of Rhino FTC in the chat says thick. Yeah, thick. She definitely was thick, Rhino. Oh, it's a big desk you got. Oh, that's a big desk. I love it, Rhino. Great. Free rolling. Just join Rumble. Free rolling, doing. Love it, man. Really appreciate you guys. Everybody. Last comments. Ahmed Esker says it's all seriousness. The fact that we are on the third attempt on this guy's life is actually insane. It's pissing me off. I agree with you. Amen, Disco. I agree with you. Last call, ready? Welcome to the Caltrop. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Moody Mike. I'm calling from South Jersey.
Okay. What's up, Moody Mike?
I can't do a fucking Indian accent. I can't butcher another one. But no, I mean, look at what I have to say about that video is stoned or stupid with that fucking guy. The dog, and then you know what happened? That dude threw, oh, sorry, I had this dog treat. And he threw it down. And okay, no problem, buddy. And then he runs by with the shotgun.
So you know, even if stoned, like I'm stoned, and I think I would look at the dog and say, "Hey, man, what are you doing?"
Oh, I think that like that's what their fucking job is. They're going is like, oh fuck, I must have forgot to take them out. I mean, I don't know. It's I can't believe it. You can't believe it, and it just happens over and over again. You would think, you would hope, like you said, you would hope that it was staged. But I mean, I know the other thing is, I was riding to work the other day and I looked over in this field and I mean, there was 25 of them. I couldn't exactly tell. I mean, they weren't white, but they were running in lines. And then after they were done, the one guy pulled out the machete and he was like yelling. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, and I don't know, but like there was 25 of them. They were running. They had the lines out there. And I mean, yeah, they're finding who's going to be the next fastest line to boom.
I really don't know what the fuck you said with the last like four sentences.
I think they're out there practicing to see who's going to be the next one to strap on a vest.
Oh, okay.
And get her done.
Oh yeah, man. Because again, yeah, you know, That's the thing that scares me, because that dog alerted to something, right? It's got to be obviously the gunpowder. It's got some type of bomb making material. That's what the dog's alerting to. And it wasn't, what if he had something like a bigger bomb, dude? What if he had where he ran it with a timer? That could have fucked everybody up. And I'm getting so sick and tired of these attempts on this guy's life.
I mean, I know that I'm not that fucking good, but Jesus Christ, if I had the same ingenuity as that dude, I would have had something going across there. But the funny thing is, to switch gears real quick about the dogs, a long time ago, I used to do event flooring, and most of our jobs were in like Manhattan for, those same type of people here and there. But we used to, once a year at the Empire State Building on Valentine's Day, there would always be a gay wedding. And we went and did one there. And I remember we came up in our van, and goddamn, them dogs came out and they were sniffing. And we were like, oh, thank God. They're fucking bomb sniffing dogs and not drug sniffing dogs. And luckily we got in, we laid the floor down, and
yeah.
And let me tell you about this wedding, because we go in there, we lay down a floor that could last a lifetime, and then come back and pick it up in a few hours. And let me tell you, there was a big purple gorilla dressed like I don't know, some type of Indian thing, and there was flowers all over, and some of the stuff that we had to clean up off the floors there, I can't look. I can't knock the gays. You know what I mean? Because they know how to fucking party.
They definitely know how to party.
But goddamn, I heard it's a real pain in the ass.
You don't know? Yeah, apparently.
I
hear it is. I hear it is.
Have a great night, and hey, man, I like what you're doing, and I could tell you, I don't have any dead relatives in your town, but if I did, they would definitely come out to fucking vote for you.
Only the dead relatives. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, we can get away with that one.
Yeah, dude, I will definitely take the dead vote. That's for sure. I mean, you gotta play with fire. Dude, listen, first off, I really appreciate you calling in and engaging like this, man. It's a lot of fun, and I appreciate you being here with me, man. So have a great weekend, bro. Thank you for calling in.
All right. God damn it.
Oh, God, baby Jesus. Dude, I love it. This calling line is phenomenal. And she is officially out. The calling line is officially off. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Vote for Cal. Vote for Cal Reese no matter what I'm doing. Damn right, vote for me. Fucking, who else you going to vote for? I'm not even running for shit. Well, one thing, kind of. Yeah, which I haven't got any paperwork about that. Let's see what happens. They're like, how do we disqualify this piece of paper? That's what they're doing right now. They're looking at it like he had to fuck something up. I mean, this is paperwork. We're talking calories and paperwork. He forgot his signature. He forgot something. But no. Let's see what happens. But thank you guys very much. Why was the question? Let's say Trevor says it was clearly staged exactly why Rand Paul had a bill waiting to approve money for the ballroom. It's do you do that to push the ballroom vote? Is that what it's come down to? We have to fake assassinations to get anything done. It's going to be it's a very interesting it'd be a very interesting situation if that was the case. The boat says, fuck yeah, baby. Love you, brother. Love your boat. The boat, obviously, check out, guys. Wilson Wiseman, Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock on the Reignited channel on Rumble, man. Check those guys out. They are absolutely phenomenal. I fucking love them. Love them every second of them. Since the first second I met those guys, I love them. So really appreciate you. Best thing you can do for me right now, be a Caltrop over the weekend. You know what that means, man? Get with your family. Don't cheat on your wife with the hot chick. Don't do that. Stay away from that. And if you have anybody that looks at you like this woman and says, pull down your pants, be like that Indian guy. Be like him and say, no, I do not want to do it. You cannot give me blowjob. Okay? Over the weekend, love your family. Cherish your family. Try to stay away from evil women like this that want to give you sex acts and slavery and punishment. How dare she? Make sure you stay away from it. That's how Caltrops do it. We stay home. Work from home if you have to, damn it. Obviously, we had a great time. Fuck with that guy in that entire situation. But yes, guys, honestly, thank you for being here. Obviously, figured the fuck out of all of my buttons. If you can donate. If not, just keep calling, keep liking, keep sharing this, keep talking about it. Let's keep having fun, making fun of the news, and learning, discussing, and hearing some viewpoints you may not want to hear all the time. But let's keep doing it, because I'm telling you, if we keep doing this, we're going to be stronger, we're going to be better, and we're going to have the better play going forward for all of us. We all have to be engaged in real ways and not ridiculous ways. And when I say engaged, I want you to be as engaged as this guy was while he was licking this woman. Okay? I want you to be locked in. I want you to give her effort. We have to give this effort. We have to tickle it if we want to go anywhere. If we want our promotion, we're going to have to lick her. I mean, lick my like button. Yes, all of those things on my like buttons. I've had too much fun with this topic. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll be, of course. Oh, next week. Listen, big week next week, guys. We have. Let me just get we have Joe Rocco coming on. Bizonos, I think it's Bizonos. Joe Rocco's coming on Monday. If you haven't heard about Joe he's an MMA instructor, but he lives in Howell, New Jersey. He is fighting back. Then we have Mike Tilley coming on. Will Tilley coming on Wednesday. And we're figuring out on who's going to be there on Friday, but I think I'm going to have a whole week worth of guests. So we have another fun week planned for you. So make sure you're ready. Get your popcorn, get your sex swing, get whatever you want ready for the Caltrop next week, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys very much. This Caltrop is out. Later.